in the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Ten rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Teddy, you obviously built the foundation of Mike Tyson's boxing pedigree. What did you try to tell him very, very early on about how to face a counterpunch?
Well, the first thing I remind him of is this guy is going to try to exist by taking your strengths and making them into weaknesses. Your big punches, your attitude to throw with bad intentions, to get you to throw those punches with bad intentions where he can make you miss, and then he can pitch right back at you. So don't forget the rudiments. Don't forget about the most important thing. Set up those punches. Stay with bad intentions, but set them up with the jab. You know, make sure you're fundamentally set. You're not just going with all those big things, all the physical things, because that's what the counterpuncher hopes for.
And a strong offensive showcase. The combination by Mike Tyson. Scores up top with a left. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Mike Tyson's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Scores with the uppercut. Mike Tyson's hit by a right hand. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Johnson's getting hit too much. I mean, it's as simple as that, Teddy. He comes back after that round, and he just got popped a lot.
Yeah, well, right now he's got to find a way to get away from some of those punches, but there's a problem, a big problem. Like with anything else, how are you going to start changing it if you haven't been taught differently? I don't know that he knows the answer.
Doubles up the jab to the head. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Teddy, early on here, you cannot stress enough how much good comes from going to the body.
And you can't stress how many times you heard your parents tell you as a kid, put that change into the piggy bank because it's going to add up. Well, body punches add up.
Halfway through round number 2. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. He got hit, but he sends it right back. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Final 60 seconds after 2 minutes of pure fury. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. Johnson's able to land a good, solid left hand. Right to the belt line. Johnson's combination punching is working well here. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson. Iron Mike Tyson lands a big right hand. Crashes home with a hook. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Good two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. That's a nice right hand that time by Johnson. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Combination to the head. Little head hunting with the left. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Good looking right hand after he got hit. He gets off with a combination up top. And this round comes to an end. Tyson's off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has a clean sweep through 3 rounds. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Johnson. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counter-punch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Johnson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Tyson's left landing well. Good accuracy with that uppercut. He comes with the straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Right hand downstairs. Big shot, the right came clean. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Tyson's knocked down.
1, 2, 3.
So many people point to the downfall of Mike Tyson, but few remember how he would get up off the canvas time and time again in some of those toughest fights. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Johnson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find a target, get the combination working, land both punches. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Tyson's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent, and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Johnson. Johnson's left now getting into the mix. And a well-placed combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Well, Teddy, in football, they call a turnover a game changer. That knockdown in that last round by him, that was a game changer.
Yeah, now it's easy for us to say that it's a game changer and it's going to continue doing. We expect him to continue doing what he did that round and keep building on it. But don't forget the other guy has something to say. He's going to get himself back together, too.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
There it is! Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Johnson's now getting back up off the canvas. Tyson's dominating the action so far tonight. These middle rounds are showing that his style of coming at you and trying to get you is working out.
Yeah, it's worked out so far. We'll see whether or not his opponent makes an adjustment. He doesn't do well with guys that move.
Halfway through this round. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Johnson. Tyson starting to score. What a big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
5, 6, 7.
Johnson's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Mike Tyson's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Tyson's able to avoid that punch. Good exchange. Look at that. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Johnson's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
Tyson's fitting end to a very